Moose are big mammals. They are the largest type of deer. Males grow huge antlers in the spring. They shed them in the winter. All moose have loose skin below the throat. It is called a bell. Moose walk on large hooves. They do not sink in mud or snow. Moose live in forests, mountains, and tundra. They stay close to water. Moose are great swimmers. They dip underwater to find food. Moose eat aquatic plants in the summer. Winter treats are bark and twigs. Males fight over females. They use their antlers to push one another. Females fight predators to protect calves. A kick does the trick. Snails are mollusks with shells. Some live on land, others live in water. Most snails have a foot. The foot pushes a snail forward. Snails ooze slime. This helps them move over the ground. Snails on land lay eggs in dirt. They protect the eggs with slime. Baby snails hatch from the eggs. They start to eat right away. Snails on land eat fruits, plants, and bark. Snails in water eat algae. Snails have rows of tiny teeth. They use their teeth to grind food. Snails are prey for snakes, frogs, and birds. They are too slow to escape these predators. A snail curls up in its shell when danger is near. Then it covers the hole with its foot. Hummingbirds are small, colorful birds. They have long wings and short legs. Male hummingbirds have colorful gorgets. These feathers shine in the light. Most hummingbirds live in warm areas. They make their homes in forests, grasslands, and deserts. Hummingbirds can fly forward, backward, and sideways. They also fly upside down. Hummingbirds also hover. They can flap their wings more than 80 times each second. Hummingbirds stick their long bills into flowers. They lap up the nectar inside. They also catch insects in the air. Sometimes they eat spiders. Female hummingbirds bring food to their nestlings. They feed the babies from their bills. Hummingbirds do not like to share. They often fight over flowers. Back off! Earthworms are long, soft animals. Their bodies have many segments. Earthworms are covered in small hairs. The hairs help them move. Earthworms are found in forests, grasslands, and gardens. They live in soil. They stay in the damp soil during the day. Their bodies would dry up in the sun. Earthworms come to the surface at night. They also appear when it rains. Sometimes danger waits at the surface. Earthworms are prey for birds, snakes, and other predators. Earthworms search for food at the surface. They bring bits of plants into their burrows. Earthworms also eat soil as they move underground. Their tunnels help the soil hold water. Earthworms bring healthy soil to the surface. This helps new plants grow. Wild turkeys are large birds. They have bumpy heads and necks. Wild turkeys live in forests, grasslands, and swamps. They stay near trees. Wild turkeys gather in flocks. These small groups eat, sleep, and move together. The turkeys forage for food during the day. They scratch the ground for nuts, berries, and insects. At night, they roost in trees. There, they are safe from predators. Male turkeys are called toms. They have bald heads and colorful feathers. They fan their feathers to impress hens. Their heads and necks change colors too. Then they strut. They gobble to attract more attention. Toms fight one another for hens. They use sharp spurs on their legs for battle. Spiders are arachnids. They have 8 legs. Spiders make silk. The silk is liquid in their bodies. It looks like thread when it comes out. Many spiders build webs with their silk. The sticky webs catch insects and other prey. Other spiders hide and wait for prey. Some even stalk their prey. A spider bites its prey with fangs. Venom flows from the fangs. Female spiders lay eggs. They wrap the eggs in silk to keep them safe. Baby spiders are called spiderlings. They hatch from the eggs. Soon spiderlings climb to a high place. They let out their silk and balloon away. What are bats? Bats are the only mammals that can fly. They have webbed wings. Bats cannot take off from the ground. They fall from a high place to take flight. Where bats live? Bats live in trees and caves. They also live in barns and under bridges. Roosting. Most bats roost in colonies. One colony can have millions of bats. Bats sleep during the day. They hang upside down by their feet. Finding food. Bats search for food at night. Most eat insects or fruit. Vampire bats drink the blood of cows, horses, and other animals. Bats can use sound to locate prey. They make noise and listen for echoes. Then they fold their wings around the insects to trap them. Gotcha! Raccoons are furry animals with long, bushy tails. Their tails have stripes. Black fur circles a raccoon's eyes like a mask. This helps a raccoon see at night. Raccoons sleep during the day. They hunt for food at night. Raccoons have sharp claws on their paws. Claws help raccoons climb trees. Raccoons are scavengers. They gather food wherever they can find it. Raccoons eat fruits, nuts, insects, and small animals. They even steal eggs from nests. Some raccoons dip their food in water. They also pick off parts they do not want to eat. Raccoons live in cities, forests, and farmlands. Some raccoons use their paws to open trash cans. They hope to find a tasty meal. What are butterflies? Butterflies are insects with beautiful colored wings. Butterflies have two antennae. They are shaped like clubs. Scales on butterfly wings give the insects their colors. Some scales also take in heat from the sun. Flower finders. Butterflies like warm weather. Many different kinds are found in rainforests. Butterflies fly in the daylight. They travel from flower to flower. Flower nectar is a treat for butterflies. They sip the nectar with straw-like tongues. Growing up, female butterflies lay eggs on plants. Soon, caterpillars eat their way out of the eggs. A caterpillar eats a lot to grow big. Then it forms a hard chrysalis. The caterpillar changes inside the chrysalis. Out comes a butterfly. Salamanders are amphibians with tails. They have long bodies and short legs. Most salamanders breathe through their skin. They must keep their skin wet and cool. They can die if they get too dry or hot. Salamanders shed their skin as they grow. They often eat the old skin. Most salamanders live in forests near water. They find shade under rocks and logs. Salamanders do not move very fast. They eat slow animals like worms, slugs, and snails. Salamanders grab prey with their sharp teeth. Some catch quick prey with their tongues. Salamanders have poison on their skin. It protects them from predators. Some salamanders shed their tails to escape an attack. The tail stays and the salamander runs away. Bye, tail. What are cockroaches? Cockroaches are some of the world's oldest insects. They were around before dinosaurs. Cockroaches are also called roaches. Most are brown, red, or black. Some have colorful marks. Cockroaches have flat oval bodies. They use their long antennae to smell. Roach life. Roaches like dark, damp, and warm places. Only a few kinds enter homes. Cockroaches are not picky eaters. They eat dead plants and animals. Roaches like to be with other roaches. They gather to eat and sleep. Growing up. Most female cockroaches lay their eggs in a case. The eggs hatch weeks later. Nymphs are white at first. Their bodies later darken and harden. Cockroaches molt as they grow. Soon they are big, hungry adults. What are snakes? Snakes are animals with long bodies. They come in many sizes. Snakes have scales on their skin. Snakes shed their skin as they grow. Snakes come in different colors. Most have stripes, spots, or other patterns on their scales. Where snakes live. Some snakes live near water. They swim very well. Some snakes live on land. They live in forests, prairies, deserts, and cities. How snakes move. Snakes slither when they move. Their bodies curve back and forth to move forward. What snakes eat? A snake smells with its tongue. This helps it hunt frogs, lizards, mice, insects, and other snakes. Most snakes do not chew their food. They swallow animals whole. Snakes open their jaws wide. They can eat animals twice their size. Gulp. Weasels are small mammals with long bodies. They live in burrows in logs and rock piles. Most weasels have brown fur on their backs. They have white fur on their bellies. Weasels blend in with leaves and rocks. This keeps them safe from owls, foxes, and other predators. Most weasels shed their brown fur for winter. They grow white coats that blend in with the snow. Weasels hunt voles, mice, and rabbits. They follow their prey into burrows. Then they attack by surprise. Weasels also climb trees to find food. They take eggs from bird nests. Weasels begin to hunt when they are 2 months old. This weasel caught a rabbit. Armadillos are animals with long, pointed snouts. They have hard shells on their backs. Skin and hair cover their bellies. Armadillos make homes in grasslands and forests. They live in logs or burrows. They dig burrows with their strong legs and sharp claws. Armadillos sink in water. They can hold their breath for 6 minutes. They can also fill their bellies with air. This lets them float in water. Armadillos eat ants, termites, and other insects. They use their long, sticky tongues to grab food. Armadillos run from coyotes, bears, and other predators. Their shells protect them while they run. Armadillos can jump up to 4 feet, 1.2 meters, in the air when scared. Up, up, and away! What are fireflies? What was that flash? It is a firefly. Many of these beetles light up. Fireflies are also called lightning bugs. These insects have special parts on their abdomens that make light. Fireflies are dark with red, orange, or yellow markings. Most fireflies have 4 wings. Leathery outer wings cover thin inner wings. Night lights. Fireflies like forests and fields. They usually shine on summer nights. Males and females blink their lights to talk. Each kind of firefly has a special pattern. Most adult fireflies eat nectar or pollen. Some eat other fireflies. Others do not eat. Growing up. Baby fireflies are called larvae. They break out of eggs. Larvae turn into pupae. Then they become adults. Shine on, firefly. Frogs are animals with strong back legs. Their legs help them jump. Most frogs are green, brown, or gray. Many frogs have spots or stripes. Frogs use the color of their skin to hide. They blend in with leaves, grass, or branches. Most frogs start out as tadpoles. They have tails like fish. They swim in water. Tadpoles grow and change into frogs. Their tails go away and they hop on land. Most frogs need to stay wet. They live near ponds, rivers, or swamps. Some frogs have sticky pads on their toes. These help frogs climb trees and hang onto plants. Most frogs eat insects. They use their tongues to catch insects. Frogs croak, peep, and make other sounds. Frogs can make a lot of noise. What are bumblebees? Bumblebees are big, fuzzy insects with small wings. They buzz as they fly. Bumblebees have large, hairy bodies. They can be black, yellow, and orange. Hard at work. Bumblebees live in forests and fields. They often nest in grass or the ground. Bumblebees have long tongues. They suck up nectar from flowers. Bumblebees carry pollen from flower to flower. This lets plants make seeds and fruit. Growing up. In spring, the queen bee builds a nest. She lays eggs and gathers food. Worker bees hatch first. Soon they find food for the colony. Workers care for new larvae. Larvae grow in wax cells and become pupae. Pupae become adults. By summer, the nest buzzes with life. Turtles are animals with shells. Shells cover their backs and bellies. Turtles have scales on their shells. The scales are bumpy or smooth. Many turtles have spots or patterns on their scales. Turtles live on land or in water. They move slowly on land. Some turtles are good swimmers. They rest in the sun to warm their bodies. Most turtles eat plants and insects. A turtle grabs food with its beak. Turtles do not have teeth. They use their jaws to bite and chew. Turtles do not take care of their young. Baby turtles must find food and stay safe. Turtles hide in their shells when they sense danger. They come out again when it is safe. Welcome back, turtle. What are ladybugs? Ladybugs are colorful beetles. Their polka dot bodies stand out. Red, orange, or yellow covers hide ladybug wings. The covers are hard and rounded. Ladybug legs are short. A ladybug also has two small antennae on its head. Ladybug life. Ladybugs make their homes in grasslands, forests, and gardens. Ladybugs help farmers. They munch on pests like aphids. In winter, ladybugs hibernate in big groups. They come out again in spring. Growing up. A female ladybug lays hundreds of eggs. Larvae break out after a few days. A larva attaches itself to a plant when it is big. It becomes a pupa. Then the insect changes again. The pupa becomes an adult ladybug. What are gray wolves? Gray wolves are powerful predators. These mammals once hunted across most of North America. Today, they roam around Canada, eastern Greenland, and northern areas of the United States. Gray wolves belong to the dog family. They have extra long legs and big paws. They can be up to 6.5 feet, 2 meters long from nose to tail tip. These wild dogs are comfortable in almost any habitat. Their territories may include forests, tundra, grasslands, or mountains. Thick fur keeps gray wolves warm in cold areas. Its gray color gives the animals their name. However, gray wolves can have black, brown, or even white fur. Pack life. Gray wolves live in family groups called packs. A pack usually has between 4 and 9 wolves. A dominant pair leads the pack. They are often the parents of the other wolves. On the hunt, a pack works together to find food. The hunt starts with a howl. This tells the pack to gather. It also warns other wolves to stay away from their territory. These carnivores look for hoofed animals such as deer and elk. As a pack, gray wolves can take down prey much bigger than themselves. The wolves feast after a successful hunt. They eat enough to survive until their next catch. They do not always catch their prey. This means they do not eat every day. Pups. The dominant female gives birth in spring. She usually has 4 to 7 pups in her litter. Pups are born blind and deaf. Mom feeds her helpless babies and carries them in her mouth. Soon the pups run and play fight outside of their den. They are hunting by winter. After 1 to 3 years, they may leave to start their own pack. What are great horned owls? Great horned owls are mighty raptors. These birds are common throughout all of North America, except the northernmost parts of Canada and Alaska. The owls usually live in forests. However, they can adapt to live in deserts, swamps, and even cities. Great horned owls are among the largest owls in North America. Their bodies are about 2 feet, 0.6 meters long. Their wings can measure almost 5 feet, 1.5 meters across. Useful feathers. Great horned owls have ear tufts on their heads. These feathers look like horns. The owls move them to communicate with family members. The ear tufts also make the owls look threatening to enemies. Ear tufts help great horned owls blend in with trees while they sleep. Brown, gray, and cream-spotted bodies also hide the owls against tree bark. Hunting. Great horned owls usually search for food in the late evening and at night. Large yellow eyes help these carnivores spot prey in the dark. Excellent ears let the owls hear the smallest of sounds. Great horned owls hunt from a perch. They turn their heads to look all around. Then the birds dive down to catch dinner. Soft wing feathers make them silent flyers. They attack by surprise. The owl's sharp talons grab prey. Favorite catches are small mammals. However, their strong grip can hold much heavier prey. The owls tear apart larger prey with hooked beaks. They swallow smaller prey whole. Nesting. Female great horned owls lay eggs in winter. They use empty nests built by other big birds. Males bring food to the nests. Females stay with the eggs to keep them warm. Owlets stay with their parents after they hatch. Mom and dad protect the babies from danger. They will attack any predator that comes too close. What are jackrabbits? Jackrabbits are a type of hare. These mammals are found across the western and central United States. They also live in northern Mexico and southwestern Canada. Jackrabbits like open habitats. Prairies and fields are homes for many. In southern areas, jackrabbits are found in desert scrublands. In the far north, they may live in tundra. Jackrabbits look a lot like rabbits. However, they are larger in size. They are about 2 feet, 0.6 meters long. Bigger body parts also set jackrabbits apart. They have longer ears, back legs, and back feet than rabbits. Most jackrabbits have brownish-gray coats. However, their tails are not all the same color. Some have white tails. Others have tails with a dark stripe. White-tailed jackrabbits can change color with the seasons. They may turn white in winter to blend in with snow. Finding food. Jackrabbits spend their days eating. These animals are herbivores. They nibble on grasses, buds, and other plants. Sometimes they chew on bark and twigs. Survival skills. Many animals hunt jackrabbits. The hares must watch and listen for raptors, wildcats, and other predators. Their springy legs allow them to escape from danger with long bounds. Jackrabbits also move quickly at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, 64 kilometers per hour. They zigzag, so they are harder to catch. Babies. Female jackrabbits have several litters in a year. They give birth to leverets in grassy holes or on the ground. Unlike rabbits, they do not build nests. Leverets are born with open eyes and all their fur. They do not need much care from mom. The babies can hop around soon after birth. What are porcupines? Porcupines are spiky rodents. These mammals live across much of Canada and the western United States. Most porcupines make homes in forests. Some porcupines roam western scrublands. In the north, they may live in tundra. Porcupines have brown or black fur. They are also covered in sharp quills. These quills are dark with white tips. Male porcupines are larger than females. They can weigh up to 35 pounds, 16 kilograms. Most porcupines measure just over 2 feet, 0.6 meters, in length. Porcupines usually live high in trees. Long claws and rough pads on their feet help them climb. In pine forests or open areas, porcupines make dens in hollow logs or underground. Finding food. Porcupines forage at night. They look for food in trees or on the ground. Leaves and tree buds are favorite treats. Porcupines also nibble on flowers, berries, and nuts. Some porcupines eat plants from lakes or streams. They swim to find this food. Their quills help them float. In winter, food can be hard to find. Then these herbivores chew on bark and pine needles. Facing enemies. Few predators hunt porcupines. The spiky animals are protected by strong defenses. When porcupines sense danger, they click their teeth as a warning. They raise their quills if this does not work. When a predator comes too close, the porcupine hits it with its tail. The sharp quills stick in the animal. Barbs make the quills hard to pull out. Porcupets. In spring, a female porcupine has one baby. A porcupet is born with soft quills. These harden after about an hour. Mom hides her baby on the ground. It cannot climb trees yet. At first, the porcupet nurses. Then it forages with mom at night. After 6 months, the young porcupine goes off on its own. What are striped skunks? Striped skunks are mammals found all over the United States. Some call southern Canada or northern Mexico home. Most striped skunks live near water in forests and grasslands. Others live in cities. Striped skunks have black fur. 2 white stripes begin at their heads and run down their bodies. Their tails are a mix of black and white. The skunks have short legs. Webbed feet and long claws help them dig for food. Striped skunks are about 18 to 32 inches, 46 to 81 centimeters long from nose to tail. They can weigh up to 14 pounds, 6 kilograms. Males are often bigger than females. Smelly sprayers. The skunks are famous for their defenses. When scared, they stamp their feet and raise their tails. They also spray their scent at predators. The mist smells bad and hurts eyes. The scent is hard to get off. A striped skunk's spray does not keep all predators away. Birds, such as owls and eagles, often take their chances. Sometimes other animals are hungry enough to attack. Finding food. Striped skunks are nocturnal. These omnivores come out at night to eat. They use their claws to dig for grubs. They also search for small mammals, fruits, and bird eggs. In the den. The skunks often sleep in dens underground. They look for empty burrows dug by other animals. Sometimes striped skunks dig their own burrows. They may also rest in hollow logs or under buildings. In cold areas, striped skunks spend the winter underground. Several skunks sometimes share one den to keep warm. They are less active during winter. They often do not eat until spring. Females give birth to kits in the spring. The babies nurse for about 6 weeks. Then the young skunks learn to find food on their own. Time to leave mom. White-tailed deer are hoofed mammals. They live throughout much of Canada, the United States, and Mexico. These deer often hide in forests. They are also found in deserts, prairies, and swamps. White-tailed deer have reddish-brown coats in the summer. Their fur fades to grayish-brown in the winter. They have white patches by their eyes, nose, and throat. Their bellies are also white. These deer are named for the white fur on the underside of their tails. They raise their tails to show the white when scared. This warns other deer that danger may be near. Finding food. White-tailed deer search for food in the evening and early morning. They are herbivores. In the summer, they eat leaves, fruits, and mushrooms. They chew on nuts and corn in the fall. Twigs and bark are winter foods. White-tailed deer must be ready to run from predators. Even in thick forests, they can run up to 30 miles, 48 kilometers per hour. This is usually fast enough to outrun bears, wolves, and other animals. Bucks and does. Male white-tailed deer are called bucks. They grow to be bigger than females, or does. Bucks grow up to 6 feet, 1.8 meters long. Their shoulders are about 3 feet, 0.9 meters, from the ground. They weigh up to 300 pounds, 136 kilograms. Every spring, bucks grow a new set of antlers. They use them to fight over does. Then the antlers fall off in winter. Mom and fawns. A doe gives birth to up to 3 fawns at a time. White spots cover the fawns' backs. These camouflage them from predators. At 3 to 4 months old, fawns usually lose their spots. They stay with mom for up to 2 years. Then they have fawns of their own. Warning marks. Black widow spiders are arachnids with a mean bite. They have marks that warn of venom. Males are small with red and white marks. Females are shiny and black. Each has a red mark shaped like an hourglass. Building webs. Black widow spiders hide in dark places. They build webs near the ground. Their webs trap mosquitoes, grasshoppers, and other insects. Fangs and venom. These spiders wrap their prey in silk. They bite the prey with their fangs. Venom flows from the fangs. Black widow venom makes big animals sick. Spiderlings. Females lay hundreds of eggs. They keep them safe with silk. Spiderlings break out of the eggs. Then they balloon to a new home. Ants that attack. Fire ants are insects that attack. The ants bite to protect themselves. They have venom that burns. The colony. Fire ants live in colonies of up to 500,000 ants. Most ants in a colony are workers. One queen usually rules the group. The colony makes its home in a mound. Workers dig many tunnels. Good workers. Workers leave the mound to forage. Some make scent trails to food. Then they bring caterpillars, seeds, and other foods back. Growing grubs. This food feeds the queen and her babies. The babies are called grubs. Grubs need a lot of care, but soon they become workers. Slow movers. Millipedes are arthropods with lots of legs. They are born with only 6 legs, then they grow more pairs. Adults have 4 legs on each body segment. They crawl slowly. Their legs move like a wave. In the soil. Millipedes like damp places. They often stay in soil under rocks and leaves. They eat plants and dead leaves. Large millipedes even eat insects. Facing danger. Birds, foxes, and other predators hunt millipedes. Sometimes millipedes curl up to stay safe. Other times they squirt a gross liquid. Get away, tortoise!